Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a week. I am going to get started on the monthly cards, on the monthly readings. But I thought, well, I'll do this. I've been drawn to do a reading for the last couple of days. I don't know if it's because I've been experiencing shit myself or whatnot. And yeah, it was either going to come out shit or crap. Excuse me, sorry, people. But I've been experiencing some stuff myself the past week actually. So I feel that's very relevant, this stuff that I've been experiencing to need to share um, before I get into it. So this could be a long one, guys. This is a general reading. It is not for everybody. Um, some of the messages could be just take what resonates with you and disregard what doesn't. I'm going to try and do a general all-round reading, but it is going to come out how it is going to come out, okay? Um, So yeah, you'll either like it, you'll love it, or you'll hate it, or whatnot. So I'm going to be using my Aboriginal Healing Oracle, and I'm going to do it the way that it is intended to be used, with the past, present, and the future, just to draw 3 cards. And then I'm going to use my Akashic deck, my Rider deck, and my Goddess Guidance Oracle to just expand on the messages. So yeah, as I said, this reading will either resonate or it won't. Parts of it may, parts of it may not. So just take with you what you feel that you need to hear from the reading at this point in time, and disregard whatever else. So yeah, I am coming up. It is coming up to our here in Australia, our school holidays. So I will have a 2-week period where I'll try to do as much as I can, either in the daytime, maybe at night time. It just depends. At this point in time, though, I I'm not too sure if I have told everybody, but I do have 5 children. I have 4 that live with me, but I do have an older child who is 15. He is currently in Sydney with his father, and me myself. I've spent the last 12 years with him living with his dad, and there's been like this horrible tug of war. You hear these women that keep their kids from their fathers. Well, I'm the mother, but I'm receiving the same sort of yeah, tug of war at this point in time. So this is actually a pretty stressful time for me, but I'm trying for the first time in 12 years. I'm actually trying my hardest not to let it get to me as much. I am just going to be taking things as they come. I'm now having to sort of deal with my oldest child being the piggy in the middle because of his father is relaying messages through me and him. So if I have to go, it's because my first child's father, has actually rung the phone. I've also, yeah, that's not going to be a pretty conversation, so I will not do that online. It'll be the first time I've spoken to him in over 7 years, so got nerves going on. But I feel that it's a process that I need to go through. I feel you never get used to a parent taking the other parent taking your child and getting full custody of them after kidnapping them. You don't. You never do. Um, but you learn to adapt. It's the same as losing a child. Like that year that his father took him in early September that year, 12 years ago, I'd also lost a baby. So I got hit with 2 blows. So it's been a real big learning curve for me. And right now I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be grateful for being able to speak to my son, even though he's doing it behind his father's back. I'm being grateful for the times that I have had to share with my son. I do feel regret, and I need to sort of learn to push that aside, if that makes sense, because the only thing that I regret is that I've missed out on a lot of my son's life until this point. But at the same time, I am feeling grateful that the times where I have had my child with me, that I've been able to be at peace, be at home, be whole within myself, and I'm still learning to be whole without him around, and still, yeah. So I'm still learning. It's all a process, and I feel that this is a part of the next step in my journey, especially since this has all happened Oh, and my phone got smashed. I'm now using a cheap little $90 phone until a brand new one comes through because I lost it. And yeah, my phone got smashed in the process. I dropped it outside and I lost the plot because of everything that's been going on. So just bear with me as I go, guys. It really, when I say it hasn't been my week, it hasn't been my week. But at the same time, the weekend just gone, the guy that I believe and I have believed all this time is my twin, the person that has started me on this journey, is coming back. He and I have been back in contact, and I feel that is relevant for a lot of the collective out there. He contacted me first. He sent me a message. I won't say what it said because then if he's watching this, he'll know. But he sent me a message, and we just, yeah. The message that he sent me made me realize, hey, all this time I thought that he didn't like me. He does, and it's sort of our conversations ended. I've probably been a little bit too forward with him with some of the stuff that I'd said and come out and said. So now I'm just giving him time to cool down and work it out because he wants to catch up. He wants to take me out on a date, and it's supposed to happen sometime over the next 3 weeks. But when? I don't know. So I feel this is relevant for some of you. And I was a bit upfront with some of the stuff that I said, and I know that I probably shouldn't have, but I needed to get it out. I felt at that time that it needed to come out, and I still do now. I felt like I needed to just say it, just to get my point across, to get him thinking, to realise that I'm thinking longer term sort of thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. Just, yeah, as I said, the way we were talking, I know he likes me, and he has a lot of the viewpoints that I have with the whole, if it's meant to be, it'll be what's, no amount of hiding, no amount of running, no amount of anything is going to stop it. He agreed with me with all that. And yeah, just the simple thing I asked was basically where are we going to take this after the date? And I haven't heard from him since because for me, I want to invest myself, but being a Scorpio, before I will allow myself to open up to him, I need to know. And that's a bad trait of my own, but yeah, I just feel like you guys needed to know that for some reason. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Aboriginal Healing Oracle, and I'm going to get my past, present, and future cards. So I'm just going to get into it now, guys. I've been rambling on for 7 minutes, but I feel that for some reason I needed to share that with the collective, part of my journey that's happening now. I did go through another, after being back in contact with him, I did go through, I swear to goodness, I went through another ascension. My whole body was vibrating for 2 days straight. It vibrated, but not on the outside. You couldn't see it, but I could feel it internally. It was horrid to sleep. I had neck pains. I had headaches, and I'm not a person to get headaches or migraines. And I feel that this person, because he suffers with migraines, that it could be his stuff that I'm starting to pick up on now again. So we'll just see. Well, I'm going to wait and see and just watch how things pan out. But when we do come together, I've sworn that this is it. I'm taking it all. I'm going all in. I'm not going to leave no stone unturned because to me, I need to open myself up to the possibility, and it's not going to happen if I don't allow myself to with this person. So, and I need to open myself up with him, and to me, it feels like now is the right time to allow myself to be open with him. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a lot of you are probably feeling that way. So, our first card, we have Cherry Ballarat, which is courage. A lot of people are going to be needing courage in the past. It has, and it's taken courage to get to this point where we are now. Now we're going to look at these are the present cards that represent the present. The yellow cards, so green is the past, yellow is the present, and blue is the future. That was a terrible shuffle. So sorry, guys. Hopefully we won't get interrupted. My little man is in his brother's area at the moment watching Spider-Man. So all of a sudden he's Spider-Man and Shazam and oh my goodness, YouTube Shazam. I am so over it. But he's so superhero mad all of a sudden, which is cute. Okay. What do we need to know about the present spirit? What can you show us? So in the past we've needed courage, obviously. You know this. Present card, which is the Echidna. Protection. Situation is under protection. Wow, you're protected. Wait, well they're going all solo. Sorry, I've got this thing. I need to learn to sit straight. I have absolutely terrible posture, guys. I sit slouched. That's me. You should see me when I'm pregnant. It's like 10 times worse. So the courage card is card number 4. The Echidna, which is protection, is number 15. So 4 and 6. 6 and 4 is not 10. Yep, 10. Awesome, guys. That's straight off the bat. Okay. I have trouble shuffling thick decks, and I also have trouble shuffling a few cards. Go figure! And I know it's a pain in the ass with me doing this on my bed because every time I shuffle, you get the bouncing and the motion on my laptop. I will work on that, guys. I will get back out to my dining room. Just not at this point in time. And we have Luana, which is wisdom. The future. The future is wisdom. And you also have the crescent moon. So this is the Indigenous, Aboriginal Australian Indigenous goddess Luana. So the courage that it's taken in the past to get to the situation that you're in now with the Echidna, where you're protected, it has taken courage. And from what I'm seeing with these cards, the future outlook for this is going to be wisdom. Once you realize your connection, everything about this is divinely protected. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a few cards. These ones I have such a hard time shuffling because this is my Akashic deck, because the cards are thick card stock and they just don't bend that well. So we'll see what Spirit wants to... Oh, sugar. I'll take the first one, but then the rest are too much. We have Archangel Michael straight up and Paths Unknown. Wow, and Archangel Michael is protection. It's and Paths Unknown. It's taken courage to progress on this path to get to where you are now and to be in divine protection. With this wisdom, we have intricities and industry. Sorry, I just could not say the word. And we also have Sangar, which is community. So we have been on unknown paths in this particular journey. During this journey, we have been on an unknown path. It is a new path. Like the twin flame journey is a journey you never expect to find. It is an experience you never expect to find. And it is protected. It is divinely protected. Archangel Michael is there guiding you during this process to make sure that, not so much so that you don't stray off the path, because I feel with this path that is unknown, we're supposed to be tempted. We're supposed to have the urges to go off the path, but we always come back to the path, if that makes sense to you all. Like, take me for example. I've grown up up out in the bush and everything. Growing up, we used to go out to properties chopping wood all the time. And my dad used to say all the time, do not follow the tracks because you don't know where they're going to lead you. But us being kids, from the time I was younger than my 4-year-old child, well, from the time I was 2, I was always wandering off and I was following these paths. But I always knew how to find my way back. And even if I got straight off the path, I'd always find the path, if that makes sense. I'd always be able to find my way back, to be back on that path, to find my way back to my father, no matter how far away I wandered off. I'm not saying it's a smart move for everybody because I live in the Australian outback and you have everything. You have snakes. We have the world's most dangerous snakes. We have the world's most dangerous spiders. We have things that can get you. Get you. We have pigs. We have goats. We have kangaroos. Now, if you come across a kangaroo, you're not supposed to approach them here in Australia because if they feel threatened and the area feels threatened, they will rear up on their tails and use their feet and they can slice you open. It's the same with emus. They can kick you with their, what do they call them, talons, and they'll slice you clean open. We have the most beautiful but the most deadly creatures here in Australia. And I'm going off the subject, but yeah, I'm not saying it's a smart move, but I feel that Spirit is telling me to explain this all to you for a reason. It is okay to stray from the path because they're the lessons that you need to learn. I think that's where I needed to get with it. From straying from the path, you're not leaving your path. You're always still you are on the right path. You're on the correct path. But these have been unknown to you, and along these paths, you've had on this journey. While you've been on this path, you've strayed from the path, but you've found your way back. I hope that makes sense. And because you found your way back, Archangel Michael is now showing you've been protected all this time while you've been on this journey. He's saying, I've been here. I've got you, my child. Yeah. And it's absolutely beautiful. With the wisdom, it has been a work in progress. You have been building. You have been building everything. Your spirituality, maybe you're like me and you've been rebuilding a whole new life for you and your family. I know I have been. But while you've been building, you've been learning and you've been gaining the wisdom and the knowledge that you need to be able to get you to a place of peace. And now that you're in this place of peace, you're going to start manifesting and attracting your soul tribe, your soul family. So I just want to get a few more cards before I switch on to my next deck. We have the Oracle of Delphi. And she's high up on her pedestal. She has all the magic. She holds it all. This is the number 1 card. I think I will read the Oracle of Delphi from the book. Well, okay, I'll take these 3 too. We have the King of Scrolls. We have Caught in the Ruins. Wow. I'll just take a few. I'll take 3 cards for each section, guys, and then I'll get to it, okay? Oh my. Then we have the King of Keys, A Fated Meeting. Okay, 1 more card, Spirit. No, he don't want to give me 1 more card. He wants to give me 2. Clearing the Way, the Queen of Roses. Not that many cards, Spirit. I'm just taking what card Spirit wants to give me, guys. Oh, I just had a perfume smell. That's funny. I've got no perfume in this room. It's really nice. Spirit's with me. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That was just the most sweetest, beautifulest perfume smell I've ever smelled. It. I need to smell it again. Someone's with me. I've never had that happen before where I've actually smelled things. We have the Hilarion. One more, Spirit. Actually, I might just lay these so they're sitting a bit better so I can. Yeah, the waterfall. Wow. So definitely with the waterfall coming up on the future with your Hilarion and your Queen of Roses, I strongly do feel yes, this is, you're now coming to wisdom. You know how to, you know you know how to calm yourself. Waterfall, to me, a waterfall is the most calming, most beautiful. It's serene. It's mesmerizing. It's grounding. You've discovered how to ground yourself, and that's now put you in this Queen of Roses, this Queen of Roses energy. The Hilarion. He's there. He's learning. He's got all the ancestors around him, all the spirits of the past. They're there. They're guiding him. They're guiding him with the knowledge and with their past knowledge and the past wisdom. I hope that makes sense, guys. With the past, we have the Oracle of Delphi, and she knows everything. She sees it all. To me, she is just as much. She's like an empress. She holds scrolls, if that makes sense to me. She holds the knowledge within the scrolls. Then we have the King of Scrolls, and if you see, her hand is pointing towards the King of Scrolls. He This is your man. This is your king. He's coming to you. He has the knowledge. He knows. He is aware. He is now awakened. He is awakening to this feeling that he has within himself of love. But at this moment, you are both still caught in the ruins. No, in the past, you were caught in the ruins. He was presented to you, and this coming together caused you both to start this journey. During the journey, you have felt like you were trapped. The both of you've mirrored each other. But little do you know, if you look, it wouldn't be that hard to climb up and get out of there, okay, guys? But you needed to work together. Now, I know a lot of you, this is a twin flame journey. Most twin flames are not back together, are not reunited in the physical at all. This is in the 5D, not the 3D. This is, you've been trapped within yourselves, but the entrapment has been necessary. It has happened because you've needed to find a way to release, to purge, to grow, to ascend. And now that you have ascended, you are close to being at your full ascension. And Archangel Michael is there with you guys. And now that you've got to this process, the journey has started for the king to come home. He's coming home because it has been a fated meeting, and yous are coming back together. There is going to be a reunion. It's a meeting. It's been written in the stars. It's been foretold before you were even born. You and this person had come together in the 5D before being birthed into the 3D. You have made this plan, this whole journey, this whole unknown path, this whole path that has brought from you enormous amounts of courage and enormous amounts of strength just to be able to continue on this journey. It is soon going to come to an end. The way has been cleared. The path has been cleared, and it has been cleared because it has been necessary. It has been a necessary step to happen. It has needed to happen. The path, you know what I'm trying to say. The path is needed to be cleared, and to clear the path is needed to be stuck in this thing, on the journey, in this fear, and to to bring about courage within each other, because now you hit the wisdom, and when you do come together, as I said, you have soul tribe, you have your community, which is soulmate, calling in your soul tribe, and this person is coming in. You're in the Queen of Roses mentality now. You have finally been able to figure out how to ground yourself when situations turn to shit and get too tough. You have finally figured out how to ground yourself, how to get yourself to where you need to be, how to be one with your own feelings. You see the beauty within yourself. You see the beauty around you. You see it all. You know it all. You see it all. You knew this journey wasn't you've known all this time that the journey has been meant to be, and you know in your heart, and you have the wisdom because you've gone through the trials and tribulations of the twin flame journey, and you're still going through them. There's still stuff that is being purged, but that stuff is necessary because you and your person are coming together. Yeah, as I said, with the King of Keys, it is a slow journey. As you can see, his castle's in the distance. He's still a long way off, but he's closer than you think. I hope you understand that, guys. I hope you all do. He is a lot closer than you think. Everything you ever wanted, this fated meeting, it is coming about. And this is the Akashic Tarot. Okay. These are things you cannot change. Okay, now I'm going to just pull a few from my rider. So what else do we need to know, Spirit, about the past, about this courage, about this path that we've been on, about this journey? What else can you tell us? We have, wow, Six of Cups. We have, what was that one? Page of Wands. Where this King of Scrolls and the Wands, I feel, are the same. To me, the Wands and the Scrolls are the same. And in the beginning, you met each other. He was in the page mentality. Wow. Queen of Wands. Sugar me. Cup. Page of... Six of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay, Spirit, anything else you need to show us? The Magician, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Judgment, and the Five of Cups. Yeah. Yous weren't ready. When yous came together, it was time for yous to come together, but yous weren't quite ready. Yous weren't quite ready at all for this connection. It is, I say with the Six of Cups, it is a twin flame connection. And I feel your person was in the page energy. He was still in a childlike energy. He wasn't quite grown, or he'd only just come out of it. He wanted to give you this. He wanted to come in riding on his steed with this cup to present to you, because he's seen you as this Queen of Wands, this beautiful queen that was right in her power, and you are. The magician's there too. He had it all. The magician has the tools, and you called this in. Something happened. A situation happened where you'd actually called this in, and I feel that this was this Five of Cups situation, an old situation that ended. This could be a relationship. This could have been a move. This could have been anything, but an old situation did end, and you manifested this person in without even realizing it, and they come about with this, which put you on this journey. Okay, manifesting and meeting this person put you on this journey to begin the twin flame journey, and it has taken a lot of courage for you to get, and for your person too, to grow through the process. Then we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from a situation. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Moon. This person did, in the present, they want to come forward with this cup. They've had to walk away from a situation, an old situation that wasn't serving them. They've had to walk away from a situation that had them feeling like this. This could be also you. They want to bring in an abundance. An abundant time is coming towards you. Yous are both still on this journey though. There are illusions. There are obstacles in the way. But I feel at this present time, this is the walking away. A situation is still being walked away from. It's not fully walked away from yet. Temptation could be there, but I don't feel the temptation is going to be around for long, because this person knows, and you know yourself, that you feel it within your bones. You feel it within your soul. You know you're coming together. And at this point in time, though, you still feel like a little bit in the dark, like you're left out in the cold. But balance is coming. The struggle is going to come to an end. because everything needs to be balanced out sooner or later. The universe will not let us stay unbalanced, and we need to focus. The way is being cleared. The path is being cleared for better things. We have the Lovers. We have Three of Wands, watching the ships come in. We have the Sun. Oh my God, beautiful times ahead. So yes, with the future energies are definitely, yeah, it's coming in slowly though. It is a solid offer of love, and you're waiting. You know it's coming. Maybe your person like mine has told you it's coming, so you're preparing for these happier days ahead. But you know it's still taking its sweet ass time. Like, I know mine's taken its time. I've put it on for another 2 or 3 weeks to put my meeting with mine off. I've done that. But the end of a cycle, we've got the World. It's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. New beginnings are coming. Yeah, you've manifested this. It has been manifested. It's an old wish coming true, guys. You've manifested this. We have the Emperor. Your person is now sitting up like this. He's in his throne. He's in his Emperor. He is ready. You're ready. What are you waiting for? Right now, you're enjoying the abundance that life has given you. You're enjoying everything around you. You are learning. You have learned to love. You have learned to ground yourself. As I said, with waterfall, you know it's coming in. You're ready for it to come in. And you're waiting patiently. You're waiting absolutely patiently. You manifested this, guys. You're waiting for the ships to come in. You manifested this. Okay. Spirit, any more cards? You have Queen of Cups. You're in this energy now. You're ready to receive. It is time to receive. And what you're going to receive is true love. You're still having moments, and so is your person, but I feel this is more your person, and you're feeling their energy. They're still in their head. They want to come forward. Maybe they're a bit scared to come forward, but they're going to. They're going to. You're ready to take that leap of faith. You're ready to be that fool and just go, walk clean off the edge. And I feel because you're going to do it, they're going to mirror you, and they're going to go all in too when they do. We have the Empress. We have the Emperor and Empress counterparts. Guys, look at that. Beautiful. And we had the Fool and the Queen of Cups in between them. We have counterparts. It is time. Spirit is ready. Spirit's guiding you. He's giving you that love. Spirit's saying it is now time. I have a feeling I need to shuffle for a bit. One did flip. Yep. When he does come in. Once this being in the head part's over, this is what's going to happen. It's coming in, and he's coming in full charge. It's going to be like, you're the one that I want, charge. Sorry, I just had to do that. Right now, he's being offered this cup. This cup is there. It's sitting there. You're aware of it. They're aware of it, and it is time. Absolutely beautiful, guys. So I'm just going to close this reading off with a couple of cards from my Goddess Guidance Oracles now. So see what the goddesses have to say. I love this reading. I think this is absolutely beautiful. 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 Okay, Smokey, what else do you have to tell us, Spirit? What else? Absolutely beautiful. So we know the Lovers is coming in. Good times are going to be coming up front. The future, there is going to be some. I'm hearing indecisiveness. There is still a little bit of indecisiveness, but I don't feel it's really intentional. I feel once you come together, you, your person, or you both, one of you is definitely going to question it. And to me, this could be a warning, or just Spirit saying to you, there is potential for self-sabotage during this, when this happens, when it comes together, but you are now aware of what to do to sort of ground yourself, to not allow for the sabotaging to happen. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with that card, with the Knight of Swords. We have Siege. I think that's how you say her name. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone. Rest, meditate, and contemplate. Yes. Siege, Sage. How do you pronounce it? Maeve. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Absolutely beautiful. It's a stunning card, guys. We have Cordelia, go outside. And we have the waterfall. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Well, I have been now. I go outside all the time. And Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yes. Rebirth is coming. But with the Empress there, I'm feeling some of you may also, there may be foretelling of pregnancy. Freya, bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. And exactly what I said at the start, I was up front and forward with my person the other night, and I'm just waiting now for them to start talking to me again. But it's time. You're never going to know if you don't ask, and they're never going to have an idea that you feel that way, I suppose. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So this, I feel, is important for some of you. You may have other people trying to pursue you as well, but you know that this one person is your person. It is okay to say no. Respect your boundaries. You don't need to jump into bed with every single person. Okay. Okay. And we have Isis, and I feel this is it. Past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So yes, this is a person from your past. Why can't I speak? This is a past life. This is a soul connection. You have been together before in the physical and in the non-physical. I think this is absolutely beautiful, guys. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, comment below. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And hopefully I'll get started on next month's monthly horoscope very soon. I want to wait for a couple of days though, because I want to do a reading with this new moon that's coming up on the 28th. So I'll get going now, and I'll let you all to it. And thank you for watching, and bye. Love you.